I grew up in a rural area. My dad was a superintendent, so because of moves, especially my third grade move, it made it easier to hide all the problems I had. It was difficult. I had a real hard time with it for a long time, coming out and telling people that I couldn't read. It's embarrassing. It really is.
My parents had a lot going on as far as just trying to keep the marriage together. And I think they just didn't come at a great time when you really need to be focused on Zane reading. I think it was a time, a few years there, where he was probably overlooked in that regard.
Sports are such a center point in rural communities and small towns. And I realized it was another way to deflect from any problems or any inadequacies I had with reading is to bring it back to sports. Since there is such an emphasis on it, other people, frankly, they'll help you. And you wouldn't read some assignment, but they wasn't going to punish you because they knew that if they did, you couldn't play on Friday night. Here I am, a junior in high school, and I can't hardly read. They wanted to hide it and keep it under wraps too, because if they didn't, the next question was going to be, well, how do you get this far?
He decided at the end of high school, the beginning of college, that if he was going to make it, he was going to have to get in and do it. He was going to have to take ownership. It wasn't going to happen. Somebody else wasn't going to do it for him. And so he got serious about doing it.
When I first decided I was going to law school, most people were very negative about it and really took the position that, I wasn't going to be successful at it, and it was just really a waste of time and money. And I use that as motivation most of the time. When somebody told me I couldn't do something, that just kind of made me set my mind to say, you know what, I will do it. I'll show them that they're wrong. My life totally changed once I could read and read well. It totally changed my life socially, financially. Everything opened up. It follows me today. I still have difficulty reading out loud. It became even more apparent when I had a child and have a little girl, and I try to read out loud to her, not doing it like everyone else and learning how to do it in elementary and reading left to right, word after word. That's not really how I read. I wouldn't change what I went through and those problems that I had and not being in the struggles I had because they made me who I am. But I don't ever want my child to have to go through that. It's such a difficult thing to carry that around, to feel like that you're inadequate and just to be ashamed because you can't do something, and to think that you're less of a person than somebody else because of that. It's something nobody should have to carry around with them.